This is a video of my new Western Electric 2500 set from USA. I've been on a hunt for a long time for one of these push button telephones to come up for a reasonable price on eBay. Now, mostly when you're buying one of these or the 500s like that, you normally have to buy them on eBay in America and have them shipped over. It takes a very, very long time. And they're normally really expensive, about $200 or $300 for a phone at least to get one from America. But this one, I didn't pay that much for this one. I bought this one for $75. Not American dollars, Australian dollars. And it shipped over from Perth. Because the seller who's selling this actually was based in Perth, Australia. So that's why I got it so cheap. And why it took so quick to get it over here. To where I am in Australia. This phone is fully functioning. Well, it is fully functioning now. Because I had to rewire the bell inside. The bell, when I got it, didn't ring. The keypad worked, but I will do a disclaimer one of these phones. My friend Elijah watches this video, won't understand what the hell I'm talking about here. In telephone wiring, when it's two line legs, is pronounced A and B leg of the line. Now, some of these Western Electric push-button phones, it also goes for the 1500, what's the 10 key, if it looks like that, without the star and the hash key. The A and the B leg has to have the right polarity on it, or the keypad won't work on the for dialing out. And if that's the case, you have to just undo the phone where that is, and turn around the red and the green wires to get the bell, to get the keypad to work. When I got this one, it worked and I plugged it in on all my lines. I think what someone's done is, because it was sold by AT&T, they've actually put a reverse polarity detector in it, so it versus the line legs when it's in the wrong polarity, so it gets the right polarity all the time on any phone line. But most of the times, we will have to verse the A and B legs in these to make them work. And I had to rewire the bell, I said, because the bell was wired wrong in the phone. They had to put the bell on the right terminals, and I got it working. This is a modular version of the 2500. We've got the little RJ11 connectors there, and the smaller connection there. I'm not sure what they call this. I think it's RJ12 is the small one. I'll take it out, Australia. It's got the RJ11 connectors on it. Well, it's quite handy here because I've got a PBX that has RJ11 connectors on it, so I can just plug it into my PBX. I was going to buy a black cable for this off eBay, but lucky enough for me, I didn't have to buy one, so it came with one. I'll demonstrate the phone working. I'm on a PBX here, so I've got to dial the 0 for the outside line. I'll call the Public Transport Victoria. Here's the outside tone. I must have dialed it wrong. I think I did it wrong again. Hang on. Yep.
Calling Public Transport Victoria.
Now, I won't ring it on incoming calls. Won't do the single ring. I'll ring on my other phone over here. I'll do a single ring otherwise. You managed to load these phones in the American TV shows around the these ones you see around the 1960s to 70s, but if you look on ones made in around the 90s and 80s, you'll see some of these push button 2500 sets. Like in Seinfeld, they have a phone similar to this one. I believe it's a touch tone phone. Because it has this handset I've seen in the show, but I believe it's either one of these or one of these, but or 1500. All the 1500 is the 10-button one that looks like that when you're on the keypad. Now this phone is fully functioning. I got it working because the bell didn't work at first off. But if you look at watch American TV shows around the 60s and 70s, or you'll see these phones, and in the 80s and 90s you'll see these as well. But in the 80s and the 80s and 90s ones, you'll see these push button ones involved. I believe these came out in the 70s, these push button version, but the 70s one didn't have the modular, they were hardwired cables. If it was a hardwired version of this, I'll still get it going, just have the hardwired cable onto the back of the phone to make it work. But lucky enough, it's modular, so I just plug it in and out for one. But this one is a hardwired. That's what the non-modular one looks like. It has mouse holes, that they call it, and then the cable goes in there. And on the handset, the cable goes in there. But this is a video showing my Western Electric 2500 set.